Peter Young, 100%. No disrespect to Aljo.
I think Jan's just too good. You know, Jan is gonna get that. I think.
But I got Jan on this one, man. But I am an Algerman fan.
Pressure, good turn by Kleckler, landing the combination. Huge right.
Pertarungan rematch antara Aljamain Sterling melawan Pedeyan di kelas bantam yang akan digelar di UFC 273 menuai banyak sorotan setelah pada pertarungan sebelumnya di UFC 259 pada bulan Maret tahun 2021 yang lalu terjadi clash yang kontradiktif di mana Yan terpaksa harus menyerahkan sabuknya kepada Sterling akibat dari tendangan terlarangnya. Dan kini pertemuan mereka akan terulang kembali. Namun mampukah Yan merebut kembali sabuk tersebut atau malah sebaliknya Aljamain mampu mempertahankannya?
Audio Jungle.
Aljamain Sterling sangat meyakini jika dia mampu mendominasi Pedeyan di UFC 273 untuk mempertahankan gelar kelas bantamnya. Sterling dan Yan pertama kali bertemu di UFC 259 ketika petarung Rusia itu ingin mempertahankan sabuknya untuk yang pertama kali. Pertarungan berlangsung kompetitif, tetapi seiring berjalannya waktu, Yan mulai menarik diri sampai dia melemparkan lutut ilegal ke kepala Sterling. Setelah Fangmeister tidak bisa melanjutkan, maka secara otomatis Pedeyan didiskualifikasi dan meninggalkan Sterling untuk memenangkan sabuk miliknya. Sejak itu banyak orang yang ingin melihat pertandingan ulang tersebut karena dinilai pada pertarungan sebelumnya, pertarungan itu masih tampak kontradiktif. Namun setelah kejadian itu, Sterling mendapat cedera yang cukup lama dan beberapa kali menggagalkan potensi rematch mereka. Namun akhirnya mereka akan berbagi oktagon pada tanggal 9 April di Jacksonville di UFC 273. Dan ini adalah pertarungan yang menarik, meski sang juara kelas bantam itu mengklaim bahwa pertarungan itu akan berlangsung berat sebelah. Meskipun Aljamain Sterling yakin dia akan mendominasi Pedeyan untuk mempertahankan sabuknya, namun kebanyakan orang tidak percaya begitu saja. Sebaliknya, petarung Rusia itu menjadi favorit yang cukup besar dan meningkatkan hype-nya karena masyarakat umum percaya Yan akan mengangkat tangannya dengan mudah. Namun Sterling percaya semua pekerjaan yang telah dia lakukan akan terbayar mahal, dan itu akan menjadi senjata pamungkas untuk membungkam segala keraguan. Sterling berbicara kepada para kritikus yang merasa bahwa dia didominasi oleh Yan dalam pertarungan pertama mereka. Saya benar-benar merasakan bagaimana pertarungan terakhir berlangsung di babak pertama. Maksud saya, orang-orang akan mengatakan, Anda menjatuhkannya, dan iya, dia melakukan semua itu. Tetapi fakta bahwa saya bisa mendapatkan takedown dengan mudah ketika saya merasa seperti sampah datang ke pertarungan. Bagi saya, bola lampu padam, dan itu hanya berbunyi. Nah, ketika Anda merasa baik, apa yang akan terjadi? Apa yang sebenarnya akan terjadi, dan itulah misteri yang ada di sana, ungkap Sterling meyakinkan keraguan banyak orang tentang performanya. Petarung Amerika itu pun merasakan opini yang berkembang, di mana banyak pendapat mengatakan jika Pedeyan akan berhasil menang dengan mudah untuk merebut kembali sabuk yang hilang. Dari beberapa petarung UFC juga tampak berpendapat yang sama atas potensi Yan untuk memenangkan pertarungan, meski beberapa di antara mereka termasuk salah satu penggemar Aljamain, namun toh mereka tetap menjagokan Pedeyan.
Peter Young, 100%. No disrespect to Aljo. I just think Peter's on a different level, and Peter's looking scary. Yeah.
Man, Aljamain is a beast. I've been training with him, like he's been helping me a lot as well for this camp. Just by being a training partner, just there in the extreme and stuff. And the guy is a beast, honestly. Like, I know people don't like him. I know he doesn't make it easy on people to like him, like by the posts and all the cringy stuff he does. But again, that's him. As a person, he's actually a very nice guy when you meet him face to face. And as a fighter, he's even better. I feel like that when I watched that Peter Yan fight last time, I was just like, man, what the hell? Like, who is this guy? Like after I trained with him and then watching that fight, I was like, these are two different people, you know. Of course, Petr Yan did his part to make him look like that. Petr Yan is an incredible fighter. He's the top guy in the division. But I think Aljamain gets it done, to be honest with you. It's a bold prediction, but I think he gets it done. From what I felt, the guy is a beast. He's a monster, and I feel like if he can make the necessary adjustments and feel good in this fight, come out like Aljamain that did against Corey Sandhagen, for example. People forget how he finished Corey Sandhagen, you know? Very impressive, and Sandhagen is no joke.
I think it's going to play out very similar to like the first fight. I think Jan's just too good. You know, in the first fight, I actually had Aljamain winning, I thought he was going to win with the takedown and maybe some control, but it didn't really go that way, and I don't really see any changes for Aljamain going into that fight. So maybe like a 4th round TKO finish for Peter.
I think Petr Yan is going to get that. I think there was nothing in the first fight that Aljamain showed that it would be a close fight now. You know, Petr unfortunately made that mistake, but at no point in that fight did Aljamain look like he had even an opportunity to win. So unless he was able to make some really big changes, or maybe he had an off night, I guess. But if the last fight is any indication, it wasn't close enough to even sway my opinion to think that Aljamain has anything but a puncher's chance in this. Well, I guess in his case, a grappler's chance.
Yeah, like that's a very intriguing rematch. Like same kind of situation. Like Peter was always in the gym, but we never trained together. Tiger Muay Thai is such a massive, such a massive facility with like 1,000 people on site. We'll be like, oh, you see GSP was there? You're like, oh, what? You don't see them or anything. But yeah, like Aljamain definitely fixed a lot of things. Like he's taken the time to recover his injuries. I guess I'm leaning towards Peter, but I feel like it's gonna be a competitive fight. I feel like that fight's gonna be a lot closer than the first one.
Oh man, I got Yan on that one, man. I think Yan's got a bad blood for him, man. It's gonna, and he's smart and he's a beast, man. So, Aljamain has a lot to prove, considering how he went out the last fight, to get the title. But I got Yan on this one, man. But I am an Aljamain fan. I am a fan of him, but I just don't see him beating Yan. Not right now.
Jika Sterling melakukan apa yang dia katakan dan mendominasi Yan, dia akan mengirim pernyataan ke divisi kelas bantam dan membuktikan bahwa dia adalah juara sejati setelah semua pembicaraan keraguan. Dia kemudian harus mempertahankan sabuknya melawan TJ Dillashaw, tetapi sang juara akan melewati persaingan dengan Yan terlebih dahulu sebelum melanjutkan harapannya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.